Hi, friends. We are going to do the energy forecast reading for the week of May 4th, 2026. We are using the Trippin Waite Tarot, which is one of my favorite decks. I think I got this last year and I'd never heard of it before, and I think it's just wonderful. So I enjoy giving it a try. So we are going to see what energy the universe thinks we should be investing in. Let me get this keyboard up out of the way. And paying attention to specifically this week. So, the first card we have out for this reading is, very nice, the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is not just a card of prosperity, which it is, but it's also a card of family legacy and family prosperity. So this can be about helping other people around you and sharing prosperity. Having enough for everybody is the basic idea, and also creating your lasting legacy. Our next card is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is about resting. This guy looks dead, like he's on a sarcophagus, but he's actually sleeping. And this means rest after battle. You are able to basically put down your swords, which are all across here, and get some sleep after doing everything that you need to do. So far, this reading's going very well. Next is the Ten of Cups. This is happiness, joy, satisfaction, fulfillment. The tens, of course, we've got two tens here, which are the end of the suit, and that represents the end of a chapter, the end of a cycle, and it's actually the successful end of a cycle. And in this terms, it's happiness and prosperity. Here's another one. We've got the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a card where you feel like you're being attacked and you've got a lot to do. You're trying to keep everything spinning at once, doing all that you need to do, and you feel like you're overwhelmed. However, you have the higher ground. You can see that he's fighting down. And so this means don't worry. You are a busy little bee. Look at the little bees. Aren't they precious? You're a busy little bee. You're working hard, but you're doing it. And don't worry that you're failing, because you're not. It's just really hard. And you're going to get to rest. Next is the Six of Swords. There might be some travel coming up for you. And if it's not actual travel from one place to another, it's about moving from one situation or circumstance to another. Another card for this week is the King of Swords. You have to know when to put the smack down. King of Swords is very protective. Can be aggressive, but he uses his aggressive in a very controlled manner, his aggression. The Knight of Swords is the one who's impulsive. The King of Swords is very deliberate and very almost with a military precision about how he manages being aggressive or taking care of business. And that's part of that protective aspect of the King of Swords. So this means either you or someone around you is going to be quite protective and taking care of things that need to be taken care of. You may have to defend yourself in some way, take up the sword, so to speak, but you will, again, have the higher ground. Another card for this is, look at this. That's interesting. King of Cups. So that's two kings. This means that this week you're going to have to be the master. The king is the master. It's so patriarchal. The king is the master of the suit. He represents the ultimate mastery of the energy of the suit. And in this case, it's cups, which is emotion and intuition. So most importantly, you have to keep your emotions under control. You need to feel them and experience them, but you cannot let them control you. You have to maintain emotional stability. You can't let the crazy get you, no matter how upset you get. So this is saying you be in charge. You take control of the conversation. You take emotional control of the situation in a look, this is how it's going to be situation. And the King of Swords says, do not compromise. Be aggressive, have the sword, and say, this is what we're doing. And we're not going to do anything different than this. Let's pull out one more card just as an anchor card for this reading. And that card is, drumroll please. Can't with this, you guys. Another king. The King of Wands. Now, remember I said this is about mastery. And so we're looking at, in this case, the King of Energy, because wands are all about energy and communication. This means you have got to communicate effectively. Get your point across. Don't clutter it up with a lot of words that are trying to convince someone of something. You don't have to convince anybody of anything. You just say what it is. And that's what these other cards are telling you too. Don't clutter it up with emotion. Don't accept anything less. Just, okay, here's the situation and this is what we're going to do. No, this is not a negotiation. This is what we're going to do. And you've got to know where your energy is going to go. You've got to communicate effectively and directly. Don't pussyfoot around about this, whatever it is. And be protective of yourself and your own interest and manage your emotions. And then everything else is going to work out. I know some of you are going through a hard time. So just know your group is right there with you. This Patreon is there to support you. And the reading is actually pretty good. Even though some of you have some heavy stuff going on, the outcome looks pretty good. There's a lot of really ugly cards we could have gotten in there, and we didn't. So that's the energy forecast for the week. I hope it was helpful for you. Take care, everybody.